What are the 5 reasons that real estate agents are failing today? This is something I've been thinking about for a while. Here on my Sunday morning walk, a little bit fresh this morning. So I think it's safe to say that there's some good agents that have been successful over the last couple of years who aren't going to make it through this current market. And there's 5 reasons, in my opinion, why that is. So I just want to dive into those real quick. And the first one is that they're not open-minded. So they're not willing to look at and consider it as a different way of doing business than the way they're doing it currently. I think we all know the market's different than it was 18 months ago. I think it's safe to say it takes different steps to sell a listing in this market than it did 18 months ago. There's different conversations we need to have with buyers to get them off the fence. We're dealing with a different problem there. But people are not open-minded to that, and they're not willing to look at other ways of doing it. The second reason is that there's no action taken. So they know there's a different way. They'll go to webinars, they'll go to trainings, they'll take pages and pages of notes, and then they'll sit and stare at them. They won't take any action. The most successful people that I know take action immediately. And they're at the forefront of change when that needs to happen. So taking action is always undefeated, particularly in a market like this. Number 3 would be they don't understand the market. I'm obsessive about the market numbers and what that means for real estate as far as where we've been and where we're going to. I think those are both equally important. So when someone says to you, how's the market? And your answer is, oh, not as good as it was 6 months ago, or yeah, it's okay. To me, that doesn't do it when someone's trusting you with a $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 investment. You need to be able to talk very, very intelligently about the market statistics and where the market's going and what that means for a buyer or for a seller. Number 4 is no accountability. So they don't review the steps they've been taking and have someone hold them accountable to it or hold themselves accountable to it. And there's a lot of misconceptions around what accountability is. I'll go into that on another talk here. But you need to constantly review what you're doing. It needs to be measurable. How much, by when. Did you do it? Yes or no? It's not a maybe, I almost did it. You did it or you didn't do it. And you review what you did. And you recommit either to the same goal or to a slightly adjusted goal. So you have to constantly be reviewing what you've been doing. And then finally, it's the consistency. So, we can all do the things that we want to do on the days we want to do them. Can we do the things we don't want to do on the days we don't want to do them? And can we keep doing them consistently? So if you're calling for sale by owners or expireds and you do it for 2 weeks, you're not likely to see results from that. It might take 3-4 months before that's reflected on the bottom line as far as listings or closings go. So they won't do it long enough. If you're doing direct mail campaigns, that's likely to take 6, 7, 8 months before you start seeing any results from that. So they're realizing that there's another way of doing it. They're doing the right things. They're just not doing them consistently and not doing them for a long enough period of time. So hopefully you find that useful. If you can think of any more reasons why agents will fail in this market, feel free to comment below. I'm always intrigued. Have a great day, everyone.